Hello, welcome back to my news trip report. Today we are flying from London Heathrow to Hong Kong via Paris Charles de Gaulle. We've just entered the airside, and now let's have some plane spotting. Our first leg to Paris will be board on Gate 1. This is the aircraft operating for this flight, an A220-300 with the registration Foxtrot-Hotel Papa November Foxtrot. Welcome on board on this Air France A220. This is the view from my seat. Today's flight to Paris is quite full. This is the safety card of this A220-300. It's time to push back. Finally, it's our turn to take off. We are using the runway 27 left today. After we've reached our cruising altitude, a small snack was served. We've already started our descent into Paris Charles de Gaulle Airport. We've reached our parking stand in Terminal 2A. I'm lucky enough to visit the cockpit of this A220 before stepping out from the aircraft. Our next flight will be AF188 to Hong Kong, which will be board on Gate K37. As Paris is hosting the 2024 Summer Olympics, the decorations of the Olympics are found everywhere in the terminal building. We've arrived at the gate for our next flight to Hong Kong. This is the aircraft operating for the second flight to Hong Kong. It's an A350 with the registration of Foxtrot-Hotel Uniform Victor Echo. It's time to get on board. We are passing through the business class seats, which we are unaffordable to ride on. Here's the nice wing view from our seat. Here's the safety card for this A350-900.
Miss David Bourgoin, the captain tonight. All the crew members are with me to wish you welcome on board. Well, we're gonna start on the schedule within 10 minutes for flight time, 11 hours and 20 minutes tonight. In the cockpit with me tonight are First Officer François Amiot, Thomas Nico and Marianne Devet, and to take care of you in the cabin, the Chief Purser Gwenaël Leroux and his relative. Wish you good flight.
I'm quite surprised that Cantonese announcements were in this Air France flight. It's time to push back.
PNC aux portes.
During taxi, takeoff and landing, please follow your tray table and cup holder. Put your seating on behalf of everyone at Air France, we wish you a very pleasant flight.
Dinner was served around an hour after takeoff. The main course was amazing. I like the 3D moving map on this A350 because it allows us to watch the map on different perspectives. Let's try to navigate this dimmable window on the A350. Breakfast was served around 2 to 3 hours before landing. To be honest, the breakfast on Air France is unacceptable because the portion of the meal isn't enough. I would appreciate if Air France could serve a hot breakfast on a 12-hour transcontinental flight.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain will start our descent toward Hong Kong, landing time 5 p.m. in local time, and that means 6:01 on departure if you wish to adjust your watches. I hope you had a good time with us. Thank you for trusting Air France with your flights, and I wish you a nice day, nice return in Hong Kong. Thank you, bye bye. Attention les gars, c'est le début de descente.
It's time to summarize this journey with Air France from London Heathrow to Hong Kong. Overall, it is a decent journey. The majority of the services were acceptable. The flights were punctual. The cabin crews were really friendly. This has exceeded my expectation on flying with a French carrier. Despite the fact that most of the French people were apathetic when socializing with foreigners who don't speak French, the cabin crews on this flight were really professional. They always serve with a smile and a professional service attitude. When I was requesting for a cockpit visit after landing, the cabin crews were trying their best to communicate with the cabin purser and the pilot. However, the catering service is the main issue on this journey. This appears to be the case on the breakfast service during the second leg from Paris to Hong Kong. The portion of the breakfast service was not enough, and the breakfast was also not appetizing, considering that other major European carriers such as BA and Lufthansa still serves a second hot meal on transcontinental flights which are more than 10 hours. There's no reason for Air France to keep serving a cold breakfast on transcontinental flights which are more than 10 hours. Here's the overall rating for this journey.
Mesdames, Messieurs, bienvenue à Hong Kong, aéroport international. Il est 17h06 en heure locale. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Hong Kong International Airport. It's 5:06 p.m. local time. You may now deactivate flight mode. Please keep your seatbelt fastened until the limited sign has been switched off. And be careful when opening the overhead compartments as items may fall out. We thank you for flying with Air France. Air France and its SkyTeam partners wish you a very pleasant evening and an excellent onward journey if you are connecting to another flight.
It's been a pleasure to visit the A350's cockpit after landing. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel. Therefore, you won't miss any new updates from my YouTube channel.